Let's find out if we can make one of the healthiest super smoothies on the planet that actually tastes good and do it in less than 5 minutes. I'm gonna call this one Intermittent Fasting Hunger Stopper #1. I know, it's a long name, but I specifically created this recipe with certain nutrients that affect your appetite control center, which is in the hypothalamus of your brain. And I'll explain exactly how that happens as I add each ingredient. But first, what's a super smoothie that you want me to make next? Perhaps you want Intermittent Fasting Hunger Stopper #2 in your favorite flavor? I see your comments down below. Keep them coming and I'll keep making super smoothies, baby. So let's say you're intermittent fasting and you're getting really hungry, especially in those first 3 to 4 weeks of fasting. Now, this is a smoothie that you can actually drink before bedtime. It doesn't have any caffeine in it. And this is gonna maximize your hypothalamus's ability, your appetite control center, to suppress that appetite. Okay, enough jibber jabber. So grab your blender, rip its top off, and let's get started. About a half cup of ice. If you want an extra frosty, you can do a frozen banana, but I'm gonna do a room temperature banana. Medjool daytime. These are pitted, so no need to worry about putting those pits in that blender. So the banana and the dates, they do have sucrose, which is table sugar. It's partially fructose, partially glucose, but they're also counterbalanced by the fiber that they have. So that's gonna help to slow the digestion and absorption of that sugar. That fiber also is taken by the good gut bacteria and they end up turning that into butyrate. It's a short chain fatty acid. That's gonna help to keep you feeling full for longer periods of time. Freshly squeezed almond butter here. So I went to the grocery store and that grinder thing just grinds those almonds up and that's it. It's just almonds. Gonna do about 4 tablespoons here. Of course, with that almond butter, you're talking fiber, both soluble and insoluble, but also healthy fats, very slow digestion absorption of not just the almond butter, but everything else that's in the smoothie, because it's gonna slow that process down. The gold of the Incas, Kuma Powder. Antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, and yes, fiber. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon, which is gonna give us 6 grams of fiber for 1 tablespoon. It's got a nice butterscotchery maple flavor to it. Check it out. Our next ingredient is the superfood maca powder. Now, maca powder has adaptogens in it, which are molecules that help to balance out our hormone levels. So that's super important when it comes to the hypothalamus, where the appetite control center is, because your appetite control center is dictated by 3 main hormones. Ghrelin stimulates the appetite, and then leptin and insulin make you feel full. So we want those hormones in balance and the hypothalamus sensitive to both the leptin and the insulin. 1 teaspoon for this smoothie. Next superfood is flaxseed powder, and this stuff is super important for 3 reasons. 1, because it has fiber, both soluble and insoluble. We talked about why fiber is important. And the second big thing is it has omega-3 fatty acids. It's super important to balance out or reduce the inflammation in your body, particularly in the hypothalamus. What you want is a high omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. High omega-3s, low omega-6, that's gonna get you there. And the third big reason is that right there, it has lignans, which is super important for hormonal balance. 2 tablespoons for this smoothie. Next superfood is Hemp Hearts. Hemp Hearts are important for several reasons, one of which it has lots of antioxidants, and you want to fight off oxidative stress in the brain, because if you don't, that leads to inflammation. So you need those antioxidants to fight off that oxidative stress. And just like with our flax seeds, it's also rich in omega-3s, which is super important, like we just talked about. Also has quite a bit of protein, which also help to further slow digestion and absorption. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of these guys, and they're gonna add a nice creamy texture to the smoothie. And our last, but certainly not least superfood, chia seeds. Love these guys because they are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids. They actually have 8 times more omega-3 fatty acids compared to salmon, ounce per ounce. And then they also are packed with fiber and antioxidants. These guys literally swell with water, and that really slows down the digestion and absorption of the nutrients. So that's gonna have really long lasting effects to keep you fuller for longer. 1 tablespoon of these flavorless guys coming right up. Next, it's time for a scoop of your favorite protein. My go-to is this one. It's the grass-fed whey isolate. And the reason why I like to add that protein is it's gonna only help to further slow that digestion and absorption. Our natural sweetener, 0 grams of sugar, monk fruit extract. I love this stuff. It adds a sweetness without the sugar. It's hard to come by. The only place I found it was on Amazon. I'm gonna do about 10 drops, but do as much as you want. think that was 10. Time to add some liquid to this baby. You could do coconut milk, you could do almond milk, you could do cow's milk, cashew milk, flaxseed milk, whatever you want to do. It's up to you, but my go-to is the coconut milk. And I especially like coconut milk because, for one, this is the unsweetened version, which means it has 0 grams of added sugar, but also because the saturated fat in coconut milk is mostly the medium chain triglycerides like lauric acid. And those medium chain triglycerides help to keep you feeling full for longer periods of time. Shake it real well. 2 cups. There we go. Now it's time to hit and spin it. Satisfying. And there you have it, the intermittent fasting hunger stopper #1. Loaded with the perfect nutrients that will be digested and absorbed slowly, and nutrients that help your hypothalamus fight off oxidative stress and inflammation and maximize its sensitivity to the hormones that keep you feeling full, leptin and insulin. This smoothie is packed with omega-3s, soluble and insoluble fiber, lignans, adaptogens, antioxidants, vitamins and minerals, and polyphenols. A full 10 out of 10 on the health scale. But how does it taste? That's delicious on the taste buds. And I love its creamy texture. Can you see how creamy that is? Look at that creamy deliciousness right there. I love it. If you want the nutritional breakdown and the ingredients to make this smoothie, I'll put that in the description below. And if you want a custom-made super smoothie made just for you with your favorite flavors, you can now do that for the first time ever. Just visit my website and it's a 5-second process.
Dad, you want a smoothie?
You're gonna feel full for a long time. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, look at that creamy texture. Check that out. Honest rating, your honest rating.
Oh yeah, that's good. Different. I go 9.4 because I still like the peanut butter chocolate banana.
All right, so the taste is a 9.4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Excellent, I'll take that.
Can I take this?
Yeah, that's yours. Enjoy it. Because after all, a super smoothie a day to keep the doctor away. And if you like this smoothie, check out this video right here.